It's a new day. I'm going to put the seal back here where the decklet is. I got this one. This one. I think it goes back here. And then this bigger seal goes all the way around in here. And I ordered all these from West Coast Metric. They make a lot of their own seals. Like this one's made in the USA. Might go get some glass cleaner, see if I can a little lube on there. Maybe at least get it on that section. There's another section, right, a little space in between here, and then it goes around. So I'm going to try to go up there. Well, I was hoping the glass cleaner would help a little, but it's tight. It looks like, oh, there we go. I'm gonna come around here. Man. Start back over. There we go. Oh, glass cleaner helped a lot, actually. And run this one down this way. Give it a whirl here. See if I can get it even to go in there. Come on. Bend it up a tad. Oop. Let's try that in there. There it goes. Just had to get it going here. You got to kind of line up the top so it doesn't fall. It's very time consuming, but you'll eventually get there. Oh, there, wow. Really slipping there. Cool. I'm going to continue that. Show you when I'm done. All right. I got the seal on. I just kept sliding it. So this one, I pulled the extra stuff out after I got over to this side. So I'll end up cutting that and cutting the other side. But it slid in pretty good. I did have to bend up the edge a little bit on a couple spots to get it to keep sliding in. And then I did use the glass cleaner, so that helped give it a little lube. So that's done. And next I'll work on the back one. We'll try to slide it in and have it go around. All right. It's starting to get dark out. I have the garage door open, but so I'm going to put the seal on. It goes up here next. So might be a little dark, but give it a whirl for you guys. All right. I'm going to start on this side. And I already put some lube on it. Ow. Ow. I hit one of those dang spikes. Ah, that hurt. Sucks. Okay. Watch my hands here. I don't know if I'm just blocking the view here. Let me move that. I got it about halfway. Now it just doesn't want to move, so I'm gonna keep pulling on it, and hopefully I can get it to jump this gap and then go down, and then I can cut the end off. Not able to get a very good video. Sorry. Maybe I'll try stick it in here and you guys can possibly watch me struggle as I go. Let's see here. All right. There we go. It's just a little, move it an inch and then move it an inch. There we go. It's actually going there. I'm gonna get it to go over maybe like an inch hanging over this end. Okay, that's probably good. So it's hanging down quite far here, and I got it down about 2 inches past there. That side. Okay, now this seal. That's probably gonna suck too. I ended up pulling this side out, and I'm gonna just start in the middle here. And we'll see how good the finger. Got my finger good. Just sliding it. Freaking hard to see. I'm bleeding. I cut my finger. Always something going on here. And why? More lube here. Maybe some lube will help. Probably have to clean all this blood off later. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hand, get a Band-Aid. All right, got a Band-Aid, cleaned up my cut. I made it around the corner, so I'm gonna start shoving it into that side. That's the plan here. Can't really get a good video, sorry. But I'm just working my way around. All right. Finally got it around there. Now I got to get that part over there. This one I might have to just kind of stick up on one side. And then I think I'm going to take the pry tool and just push it in. So I'm going to lift up the flap. I got the top part in, and I'm just going to shove this part under with the tool here. Oops. Right, so basically I pushed it in all the way along here. Now it's in there. Cool. Got it in. Definitely use the glass cleaner. Bam. So seal's in, ready now. I'm gonna wipe the firewall down here, and then I'm gonna put on this, the insulation stuff. I got this also from West Coast Metrics. They make it. Never put this in before, so we'll do it together. All right, I need to put these taillight grommets in. They go here on both sides. All right, this is a little tricky. So I'm shoving in each one at a time through this tiny little hole. And obviously it's gonna get tighter and tighter as I shove each one through. guys can see that or not, but there, so pushing it in actually. There we go. Bam. I didn't want to, I'm sure I could have like put a little slice in it, but I was trying not to, just keep it as sealed as possible. And then we're going to go ahead, I'm going to stick it through that hole there. Okay. And I'm going to stick each wire through as well. And then I think not sure how far I need that to go. It looks kind of like it was sitting right here. This is pretty dirty, so probably about there would be my guess. Maybe shove it in there. All right, I got it. So what I ended up doing is I pulled it out to where the wires were just showing. So this round plastic stuff wasn't in there, so it actually made it a little bit more loose. And then that went right in actually. So not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and then call it a day. So I'm gonna do the same process. Shove each one of these in. And you want to make sure this is facing the correct way when you go to put this in. You don't want it to be backwards, otherwise obviously it won't go in as well. I mean, you probably could put it in backwards, but okay, there's one. First one's always the easiest. I'll show you guys what I did on the other side because I didn't film that part. So I got the wires through. And then this black part here, man, I wish the lighting was better. I could shine it on there for now. This black part will go in. Let's see. I'm gonna start down there. Okay, basically the whole thing's in. Now I'm gonna put pressure on it with that, and boom, we're in. And then now you could shove the actual wire through, like so. Cool. This one, let's see here. This wire, I believe, is going to be the license plate light. And then this one, I have no idea. I think it ripped out. I think this, God, was that connected in there? I think so. I think this wire maybe connected in there. That would be my assumption. What else would go there? Right. I'm gonna probably have to take a peek at the wiring diagram. I don't even remember what this was plugged into. This happens when you take it apart months ago, and then you gotta try to remember what it was when you put it back together. And then this, I believe these all go to the engine, the 4 wires that go to the engine. Pretty basic. But like I said, I think I'm gonna just wait to put the Firewall tar board up until I get the tail lights hooked up, just to make sure everything works right before I cover that all up, because that stuff kind of was, the old stuff was definitely brittle. The new stuff I might be able to take in and out, but I got to poke holes in it, so I'd rather not. I'll probably just wait till I'm about ready to throw the engine in, and then I'll put that stuff in. Cool, right on. Well, thanks for watching this episode. Next episode, I think I'm going to start tackling the headliner, which I've never done a headliner on a Beetle or a headliner at all. When I did my bus headliner, I ended up putting like tongue and groove wood up, so completely different. But that's the next task. So we'll see you on the next episode. I appreciate you guys watching. If you can like it and subscribe, that'd be great. Maybe leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. All those likes and comments help the algorithm, but slowly getting closer. I'm going to wait to put the doors on, I think, until I get the headliner on, just so I have more room up in here. I only put one coat of clear on the roof or the ceiling because it's all going to be covered and I didn't want to waste clear coat. So that's why it looks so fuzzy. When I took the other headliner out, there wasn't even any paint. It was just basically primer or sealer from the factory. So I based it and cleared it, at least one coat. So it's got some protection on it, but should be good forever.